Hello and welcome to more Paper Mario! Thank you guys all so much for the comments. I will now go get my items so we can go officially begin Chapter 2. And we'll actually have some stuff to help keep us sustained along the way. Now, I do have my shroom steak with me. That is one item I actually will deposit rather than take with me because it's kind of too powerful to even warrant using right now. 30 HP and 10 FP is just a little bit overkill for now, so let's go ahead and deposit that. I'll withdraw some other things, and then we'll get going. Alrighty, so here's the items I decided to take with me. We've got the Super Shroom, Maple Syrup, Fried Shroom, Super Soda, and Nutty Cake. So now let's head to the south where the train station is, and see if we can get to Chapter 2. Some of you had a question about the little oink thing, and I'll go over that a little bit more as we kind of progress here, because we do have a pretty long train ride coming up, so I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's go talk to this guy. I'm ruined, done for. A huge rock is blocking the train tracks. When Peach's castle was uprooted, one of the boulders from the stack rolled off and landed here. What bad luck! If we can't do something about that boulder, I can't make my run to Mount Rugged. What I want to know is why the CRUD is there a giant stack of boulders next to a train track? What is even the point of that? But, of course, if we get out Bombette, you can see there's a giant crack in the boulder. We can use her to blow that up. And that'll free things up. Pretty convenient. So let's go talk to him again here. Oh, thank you, Mario. The train's back on track. Track? All aboard. This train is bound for Mount Rugged. Are you coming, Mario? Sure. Let's hop right on. If the train is about to depart, please board quickly. It seems kind of like a very inefficient train. It's got room for like 2 passengers here, but yeah, well, Bombette has to sit in the back as well. Sit tight, folks. Now departing for Mount Rugged. So yeah, you'd think they'd have like some train cars in the back to carry more passengers, but nope, I guess this is kind of a personal voyage. But on the topic of the little oinks, a lot of people asked, what if you get a 12th or a 13th little oink, for example? The answer is they will drop items. The problem is the first one that drops items, the item they drop will vanish after like 6 seconds. So yeah, you're probably going to lose that first item. You technically can get 2 items if you're very fast, but it's pretty rare to actually get 2 good little oinks in a row to make that worthwhile, and it's kind of risky, so you could, but I like to just go for the 1. But here, Chapter 2, The Mystery of Dry Ruins. We're finally starting it, guys, after 2 days of side questing. But first, we have to climb a mountain, I guess. And I love the little stars that come out of the... What is that? The plume? Is that what the smoke thing is called? Mount Rugged! Passengers heading for dry desert or dry outpost should proceed directly over Mount Rugged from this station. Will do. Let's just go drop down a save here. So we do have to climb over Mount Rugged to get to our destination, but that's all right. Let's just shake some of these bushes, grab an egg right here, which is just an item that restores 5 HP, but we can use that for another cooking recipe, so we'll hold on to that. And we'll just grab some more coins here. And let's go begin our way up the mountain. Now, right here we have a block that we can't break yet. We've encountered these before, but, well, our hammer's just not strong enough, I guess. And I didn't heal back up at the Toad House back in Toad Town because we can just heal here anyways, so not too worried about that. Ah, no, confounded. Where could it be? Huh? Who the crud was that? Huh? Well, I could very conveniently look the wrong way so that we could bump into each other. Huh? Oh, it's the mailman guy from back at the post office. Oh, sorry, folks, very sorry. I was looking for something and not watching where I was going. Yeah, you probably shouldn't fly backwards, not the best idea. What now? Aren't you Mario? Why, you are! You're the Mario! Hello there. How's it going, dude? How you doing? The name's Parakarry. I deliver letters. I'm normally a letter-perfect postman, but I'm having a bit of trouble with a lost letter. Wouldn't you know it, I dropped it on Mount Rugged, and now I can't find it. If you happen to stumble upon a letter anywhere around here, please tell me, alright? My job could depend on it. I'll be searching this area thoroughly for a while. Now, he said he dropped a letter. He actually dropped 3 letters, and we have to collect all of them for him to continue on, so we'll do that. Another feature of Mount Rugged here is it has these giant slides, so if we go and interact at the top, we can slide down, grab some coins, and it's just a good time too. But actually, let's get Goombario out. New area, we're gonna have some new enemies here, such as these guys. If I can jump on them, yeah. And now notice right there, I just did 2 damage with my first strike. I'm not sure if I pointed that out before, but you do extra damage with the Power Plus badge on your first strikes as well. But this is a Monty Mole. Monty Moles are rock-throwing moles, big-time mischief makers, which is a pretty good video game for the N64. Max HP is 3, attack power 2, defense power 0. Oh, they have kind of scary-looking faces. They're pretty weak, though. Maybe they wear sunglasses because they have really sensitive eyes, or maybe they're just hip, or maybe they're Squirtle. But the really cool thing about having the Power Plus badge is we can take out enemies with 3 or 4 HP in 1 turn without having to use any FP at all, which is pretty awesome. So if we didn't use the tattle there, we could have taken both these guys out in 1 turn. But, no, we got them. We're going to be fighting a lot of Monty Moles today, guys. Just prepare yourselves. Of course, I'll cut out a lot of the repeat battles. Oh, we got ourselves a honey syrup. Cool. I should go over my badge setup real quick. I don't even really need the power bounce. I'm actually going to unequip that and equip the D down pound badge that we bought. That'll be good for later. I also just have the HP plus, FP plus, power plus, and speedy spin. So that's kind of the badge setup here. Oh, let's kill another Monty Mole here. Now this time we've got 3 of them. One of the tactics I would recommend you using, especially if you don't have the Power Plus badge, is you can actually use Cooper plus Mario with his multi-bounce badge if you get that. And those together without Power Plus will do 3 damage in total, so that'll take him out. The only issue is it'll cost 5 FP, so if you want to go for a tactic like that to take out Monty Moles, I'd recommend getting a lot of FP items. You can just get a bunch of Goom Nuts and cook them up to get all those 10 restoring. And it's especially useful if you do go for the FP plus when you level up instead of more BP. So that's a good tactic as well, but since I have Power Plus, I'm just going to jump on him. But here we have Whack-a-ho! I'm Wacka! Just another picture-perfect day atop Mount Rugged. Woo! The sunshine, the fresh air. So refreshing. Whack-a-doo. Let's go ahead and get some info on him. He's a Wacka. When you hit Wackas, they get bumps that fall off. I heard that they're yummy. You know, I'm not normally into hitting Wackas, but once I heard of their tasty bumps, I got the urge to whack them. So if we whack him right here, he will drop a bump. Whack-ow! Don't hit me! And he'll go away. And here we get an extremely powerful item. Wacka's Bump restores 25 HP and 25 FP. Now, if you leave and come back, you can hit him again to get another one, but you can only get 8 of those because after you hit him 8 times, he'll actually die. He'll explode and drop coins and the whole shebang. You can also use Bombette to hit him, but that just hits him and does not give you any Wacka bumps. I've seen some resources online say that if you hit him with Bombette, he'll drop 2 bumps, but for me, he just drops 0, and he takes damage, and he'll never recover that damage, so you basically are just wasting Wacka bumps. So I'm not sure if the info I read online was wrong, or if there's just maybe minor version differences, because I'm playing on the Wii U version. Maybe there's somehow slight variations in the versions. I have no idea. Oh gosh, we're not saying that again, CRUD. But yeah, I'm not sure about that. But there's going to be a couple more Monty Moles, so let me take those out real quick. And another! Aha, got him. Now up here we have another Monty Mole. So many Monty Moles. When we got here, I think we had around 20 or so star points. We're already up to 50, and we'll probably level up today because we're going to get so many battles. But here is one of the letters we're looking for. Like I said, we're actually looking for 3, so you could go bring this back to him, but he'll basically say, I'm still missing more mail. So we're just going to move on. Now let's go back to Goombario here because we will have yet another new enemy right here. Let's see if I can not get hit by him. Now this guy, he has a lot of defense. Even though I have a Power Plus badge, he still blocked that. Let's go tattle him right here. This is a Cleft. Clefts are pretty strong, so you'd better be careful. Max HP 2, attack power 2, defense power 2. So a lot of defense on these guys. Their specialty is pretending to be rocks, so watch your step on the mountain. You'll get hurt if you jump on the spikes on their heads. You know, there's courage in running away sometimes. Yes, they even recommend running away from these guys. Now, if you don't have the Power Plus badge, or actually more importantly, the D down pound badge, there's not a whole lot of ways to deal with these guys. With the D down pound, it'll completely ignore their defense and will hit them for 3. If you don't have Power Plus, you'll hit them for 2, so it'll still take them down for just 2 FP. You can also take them down with Bombette, or another option that you have is you could use the Smash Charge badge if you have that. You could charge up 1 turn and then whack them the next turn to take them down. But if you have no badges, the only way to take them down is Bombette. If you have no badges and you have no FP, you cannot defeat them. So just keep that in mind. But let's take this guy down, I guess. But yeah, if you have no badges and no FP, what I would recommend is just charge up your star power, use the refresh, and then use Bombette's bomb to take him out. Now, we can also use Bombette as a first strike, so let's see if we can do that. Let's see if I can line this up right. You just gotta drop the bomb, get his attention, pull him over, and blow him up just like that. And that will take them out instantly. Because it does 5 damage, it'll do more than enough, because even with their 2 defense, it still kills them. And then we'll use D down pound here. And I don't even have to charge it up, because it'll kill them anyways. Now, you could just use Bombette's bomb as a first strike and then use her bomb again in battle to kill them. The only reason I'm using D down pound is simply that it costs less FP, so it helps me hold on to that because I have not spec'd for FP, so I don't have a lot to spare. Let's try again here. Got him. Oh my gosh, I love these enemies that drop so many coins. It's pretty great. Now, right down here, I actually want to drop down because there is a star piece right here. And I'm actually going to continue to the right over here before we go to the left because there is something I want to get over here as well. Now, right here, we can't actually cross that gap because the bridge is out, but we actually just want to drop down. We have a cleft right here, and we'll get to him in a second, but we also want to grab this letter. Let's see if I can... Oh, get him, get him! Yeah, we barely dodged that. That was awesome. So Bombette can take out the first one, and then we'll just D-down pound the second one. No problem. And these guys give 3 star points each, so we just got 6 for that battle. Oh my gosh, look at all this crud. Clefts are awesome. If you actually have the badges or just the tactics to take care of them, they're very, very resourceful enemies. If you don't have all that stuff, then they can be a big pain in the butt. But honestly, they're not that big of a deal. Let's just see if we can go down this slide here. Now this is a mega slide. Let's go fly through the air, Paper Mario. And here we have another cleft. Let's sneak to the side here. Let's drop down Bombette. See if we can get him. And, oh, we missed. Let's try again, Oh boy, get away. No, oh wow, he lost interest in me. There we go. And this is awesome because we can take down that guy. And now we have 2 Monty Moles right here, but I'll just jump on the first one because we don't have to use any FP to kill these things. And we do have to use a little FP here to kill the last one, but I think I'd rather do that than waste a turn. So let's go ahead and take that guy out. I've got plenty of FP restoring items here, so we'll be fine. I think did I even pick up a honey syrup for one? I think I did at some point. Oh wow, they're just gonna give me some anyways. Well, let's go check here. Yep, I got a honey syrup, so let's go ahead and consume that. Why not? We've got so many items that I'm not really worried about using that. Let's just move on. And down here we've got another cleft. Oop, if I could not open the item menu. Now, one tactic you could do right here is actually just drop it down the stairs. And he'll just kind of sit right there. Oh, but I missed! Okay, hold up. Can I get his attention? Come back here, dude. Come back here! Oh, you crudder. All right, this is not working so well. It's better to be patient than to mess up, though. Oh, gosh. Dang it. Would you just get the guy? Yes! There we go, finally. Jeez, that guy was kind of a pain in the butt to get to, but I think it was worth it. I like doing first strikes whenever I can. Here we can get ourselves a mushroom, and let's continue up the steps. Oh, got a Monty Mole. Might as well just smack him. Hooray, we did it. Now, there's actually a secret back here. Let's go check out right here. There's a hidden staircase. If we go to the top, we can get ourselves a badge. You got the damage dodge badge. If you do the action command, decreases Mario's damage by 1. So what that means is basically instead of blocking 1 damage, we'll block 2. Which means for the enemies in this area, we'll completely block the damage if we use that. I'm actually going to go ahead and unequip the HP plus badge to equip this instead because we don't really need that extra HP because we'll just be blocking all the damage anyways, which is pretty awesome. So let's go down here. I actually want to show this battle if I can. Oh, gosh dang it. If I can... Oh, stop opening the item menu. A little bit wonky to try to hit specific buttons on the Wii U gamepad because it's supposed to be C buttons, not a stick. But, oh gosh. If I could actually get the guy. I'm doing so great. Wow, it's just not lining up right, guys. I've got this. I've got this. Please. No, oh my goodness, dude. Never mind. All I wanted to show is that this guy is one battle on his own, so if you first strike him, then you win the battle instantly. But, of course, I failed that. Gosh dang it me. It's okay. All I came down here for was that battle and the coins here. Let's go back. We can't actually get over to that star piece quite yet, but we'll get it at some point. Let's just take the spring, go up top here, go over this way and grab ourselves 1 coin. Wow. I mean, I guess they are called coin blocks. Now these guys, where I don't have to deal with the stairs, a little bit easier to take care of. I've determined that using that honey syrup I got before was a complete waste. Okay, first off, we get a honey syrup here, but notice that I have exactly 5 FP left. We have no enemies left to fight. We have to go back to Parakarry. Parakarry is next to a healing block, so we're gonna heal with that anyways, so yeah, that honey syrup was a waste. But here we get the last letter we need, a letter to Colorado. Now we can just drop back down, go back towards Parakarry. All the enemies in the area are already defeated. So we'll just take the slide here, and from here you pretty much know where we are. We just have to go to the left, and I'll meet you guys back at Parakarry. Hey dude, I got all your crud. Actually, let's go hit this real quick. So that'll heal us up, back to 10-10. I know my HP and FP is pretty low, but I just love my BP strats. So we have a letter to Merlon. Let's give that to him. Oh, that's the one. Oh, thanks for finding it. I'm so relieved. Actually, I'm also looking for 2 other letters I may have lost. It wasn't my fault, really. If you find them, could you? Thank you so much. Yeah, let's give him a second one. This one's for Goom Papa. Oh, there we go. That's one of the ones I dropped by accident. Thanks so much, really. Of course, there's still 1 more letter left. If at all possible, could you please find it too? I'm really scouring this area down here, but so far I haven't had much luck. Yeah, she's going back and forth in the same spot repeatedly, definitely scouring the area. So competent. Alright, let's give him this last one, the letter for Colorado here. The last letter, you found it! Now, I've got all the letters I've lost. Today. Oh, thank you so much. You're a lifesaver. I wish there was some way I could repay you for your help. Huh? Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I may have sort of dropped them all over the Mushroom Kingdom while I was flying. Yeah, you know, you're good at finding letters. Do you think you could keep an eye out during your travels? In return, I would offer you whatever help I can. And here we have the option to take him with us. Let's go ahead and take Parakarry with us on our team here. Oh, praise the stars. I wasn't looking forward to having to find those letters all by myself. No, sir. I'll do my very best to help. You shall not regret this. And we get ourselves a new party member. Parakarry joined your party. Press the down C button to have him carry Mario and fly for a short time. So all those gaps we could not cross before, we can now get across them. While in battle, he can attack with Skydive, which is just a regular attack, does 2 damage, or smash into enemies using his Shell Shot ability, which is an awesome ability. It does 5 damage, as good as Bombette's ability, but it can actually hit flying enemies, which Bombette's can't. Oh, but hey, by the way, if you want to deliver a letter to someone, just speak to that person. I have to be next to you at the time for it to work, though. Keep it in mind, alright? Alright, I'll try and keep that in mind. Now, if we go to our items here, we have the letters still, so eventually we're going to have to deliver those. So we'll do that at a later time. We're kind of nowhere near any of those places right now, so let's just move on and continue past Mount Rugged. Now, there's a few things that we couldn't do before because we didn't have Parakarry, but now that we have them, we can go ahead and collect those. So the first thing is actually right over here. I guess we're skipping past that save block for some reason. But yeah, there's a badge right there, which we passed by before. So let's now use Parakarry's ability to drag us across this little gap here. And get across this one too. And there we go, we get ourselves a new badge. This one is the Quake Hammer badge. Slightly damages all enemies on the ground or ceiling. And this badge kind of replaces the D Downpound badge. The reason being, it only costs 1 BP instead of 2. And it does the same damage, it also ignores defense. And it hits all enemies on the ground and on the ceiling. So there might be some situations where D Downpound is better, I'm not sure, but as far as I know, Quake Hammer is strictly a better thing. Unless there's a situation where you specifically don't want to attack certain enemies, but for the most part, it's just better. Let's also go ahead and equip the refund, I guess, why not? So we'll equip that. Now let's go back to where that star piece was and grab that because we can get it with Parakarry. I actually will fight one battle right here just because I'm about to level up, so I might as well do that. But I also just want to show you the power of Quake Hammer mixed with the Power Plus badge. So normally this would only hit for 2 damage, which is great, it would take care of the clefts. But with the Power Plus, it'll also take care of all the Monty Moles. Pretty awesome. For just 2 FP, we can clear out the entire group. And here we actually get a level up. And you guys probably can already expect I'm going to go for the BP here. Eventually, I will get other stuff. You can only get 30 BP as a max, so eventually I'll have to get other stuff. But in place of that, I'm going to go ahead and equip that HP Plus again. But let's go back to that star piece. Here we are, let's fly across here. And not only do we get a star piece, we also get a whole bunch of coins. Now, even though we have infinite sources of coins back at Toad Town, it's still nice to have to get coins that you find, just because it takes a lot of time to cook them up and everything, so it's worth getting coins as you go, whenever you can. But let's go back to that place on the far right side of the zone where that bridge was down. Actually, we're not going to quite go to where the bridge was down just yet. There's one more thing I forgot about that we still need to get. So right over this way where we have this little upward area, I'm going to try to sneak past this guy. We did it! All right. And now we can fly across this little spot. And over here, we actually have another bubble. So let's go talk to that guy. Huh? You're talking to me? Yes, I don't see anyone else here. What, you don't see Parakarry? Wow, is he a nobody to you? Alright, you are talking to me. It's been a long while since I first came here from my home in Flower Fields, but you're still the very first person to speak a word to me. Nobody ever notices me. Maybe if you wouldn't hide as a flower, that'd probably help out. The few people I actually see just think I'm blooming. I love a good conversation. Here, take this as thanks. This is a precious seed. Keep it well and remember me. Alright, we'll just take the seed here, and we have to give that back to the toad in Toad Town as well. Please grow my seed with care. It'll help you one day. So yeah, we'll bring that back to Minty at a later time, but again, we're not really in Toad Town right now. Not really any reason to go back there. Okay, we're gonna dodge this guy, go back around, and the bridge that we're looking for is right up here, right through this area. So let's go to it. Go across with Parakarry. and continue our adventure. We're almost done with Mount Rugged, guys, but there's kind of a butthead back there, and he will follow us. But let's just continue on. Let's just keep going. Hey there! Hold up a sec, partner. I don't know if we're supposed to be talking with a southern accent or what's going on. Just a darn minute. I've seen you somewhere. Maybe you've seen one of my previous video games. I'm pretty famous, you know. I am the Mario. Even though sometimes Nintendo kind of separates me as Paper Mario instead of a regular Mario, but yeah, very similar. You look a lot like this fella Mario who's on Bowser's Wanted poster. Now give, what's your name? Now we've got 3 options here. We have Mario, Luigi, and Princess Peach. If you pick Mario or Princess Peach, you have to fight the battle. But if you pick Luigi, well, Luigi, you do look like this dude. Well, you're not Mario, I guess. I reckon you can pass. So if you pick Luigi, then you can actually skip the battle right there. Now don't worry, guys, I will be going back to fight the battle. It's not gone forever. Every time you pass by that spot, he'll ask to fight you again, basically. The reason I wanted to skip it for now is so we can just go over here, heal up to full, and we can also save our game. Let's do that. And I'm also going to get Goombario out so we can use the Tattle. And I want to adjust my badge setup real quick. And I have decided, guys, on battles where there are interesting tactics, I'm going to avoid just using the Power Bounce. And this is one of those battles. We can actually use the Shrink Stomp badge we got last time to pretty good effect here. So we're going to use that. Let's also take off the Speedy Spin, put on Close Call. I also want to make sure that I have Damage Dodge on because Shrink Stomp will cut his attack in half. And if you combo that with Damage Dodge, you can pretty much avoid most damage in this fight, which is pretty awesome. I really like that combo. So with that setup, let's go fight him. And for fun, let's just go ahead and say we're Princess Peach. Why not? What's that? Princess Peach? You take me for a fool. Princess Peach is captured up there in Bowser's castle. You reckon I don't know that? You're asking for it, you big fibber. I'm thinking you're Mario. Prepare for your whooping. So yeah, if we pick Princess Peach, she'll come into the battle here. But let's go over to Goombario. Go ahead and get that Tattle on Buzzar. This is Buzzar. He guards Mount Rugged. Wow, that's one big bird. Max HP 40, attack power 3, defense power 0. So pretty similar to the blooper we just fought last time, but with a bit more HP. If you get caught in the clutches of his sharp claws, you'll lose 4 HP. Try to wriggle out of his grip. His special attack is flapping his wings to create wind. This attack damages your party members too. But he was hatching eggs, wasn't he? Is it possible that he's really a she? I wonder. So yeah, he can also damage your party members. Now the first thing I want to do is go over to Shrink Stomp and try to lower his attack. Let's do that. And in this case it didn't work. I'm not sure if there's an action command that makes that work or if it's just luck based, but sometimes it doesn't work. So here we're going to take 1 damage on Goombario as well. Let's just go ahead and use Shrink Stomp again, see if we'll get it to work this time. And this time it works. All right, so your enemy's been shrunk. Its attack power is half of normal. Goombario's back in the battle. And now we can block all of his damage right there because that would normally do 4. Cuts it down to 2 with the Shrink Stomp, and we can block 2 with our Damage Dodge. Now we're just going to use our normal jump. You could also equip the Power Jump badge to do some extra damage with that, but I have the Power Plus, so using... actually, let's switch over to Parakarry here. But yeah, since I have Power Plus, I'd only get 1 extra damage using the Power Jump versus just jumping on him normally, so it's not really worth it. Now that attack, he grabs onto you, you mash A. If it lands in the green, then he doesn't grab you. But if it does not land in the green, he'll grab you and he'll drop you. If you do your action command right as you land, you'll block 2 of the damage from that. But let's go ahead and use Parakarry's Shell Shot. This will actually do 5 damage, very good. I guess by shrinking, we kind of shrunk the target, but it's still pretty easy to aim. Now here I'm going to go over to my items. Let's go ahead and use the maple syrup that we got. We'll get some coins refunded from our refund badge. Let's drink it up. Get back to full FP right here so we can continue the battle. Let's go do some more Shell Shot. It's going to be pretty much our strongest attack since we're avoiding the Power Bounce. And let's see. Is he going to go for another grab? Yep, he is. Now, you could use a Volt Shroom or the Zap Tap badge, and that'll make it so he doesn't go for that attack. Instead, he'll always go for the swoop. So that is something you can do if you want, but personally, I prefer the grab over the swoop. And there we go, we got him shrunk again, but just a few more damage will take him out. We'll get 1 Shell Shot right here, and next turn we'll pretty much be ready to take him out. So we'll go and block that attack. It seems like when he's small, he always goes for that swoop attack, so it's pretty awesome. So let's do our damage right here. Go back over to Parakarry, do 1 Skydive, and kapow! We just took out Buzzar, guys. So that's kind of why I decided not to use the Power Bounce badge. If you want to use Power Bounce, the tactic is pretty much just Power Bounce over and over, and that's it. I've also read online once again that you could use the Dizzy Dial to stun him like we did for the blooper. I've tried that and he blocked it, so I'm not sure once again if there's version differences, if what I read online was wrong, or if somehow I'm doing something wrong. I'm not sure, but as far as I can tell, Dizzy Dial does not work on that guy. But honestly, to Shrink Stomp him, it works just fine. Or you could use Power Bounce if you want, I guess. But that is going to be it for this episode, guys. We're going to wrap things up here. Next time, we'll come back and go to the dry desert. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, getting back to the actual chapters, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care!